Lily and Kinley are best friends. They love to spend as much time together as possible. You can often catch them cuddling together on the couch or playing with a toy. Even when we go to the dog park, they stay together. They just really love each other. So hi, my name's Bridget Evans, and I'm the owner of Lily and Kinley Evans. Lily and Kinley are both Labrador retrievers. Lily is 3 years old and Kinley is 9 years old. I was born with spina bifida. It's a birth defect that occurs, and as a result, I use leg braces, back brace, and crutches, or a manual wheelchair. So I've had a service dog since I was 10 years old. I began training a dog as my service dog, and his name was Cole. And I realized I was pretty good at it, so I started volunteering with a bunch of different organizations to help provide service dogs to other people with disabilities, since I realized how much of an impact it had in my life. Lily is my fourth service dog that I've trained for myself, and she came home May 2019 when she was 8 weeks old, and our adventure began. And she is a very happy, smart, city-living service dog that knows exactly what to do and when she needs to do it, and is eager to help in every way. So Lily is known as a mobility service dog, which means that she helps perform tasks that impact my physical disability. So she likes to do things and helps me do things such as picking up dropped objects, pulling me in my wheelchair, opening doors, turning on and off lights. She really does help me in so many ways to make sure that I'm confident and independent and ready for anything that life throws at us. So the bond between a person and their service dog is very difficult to describe. Somebody that you are vulnerable with, that you rely on, they also rely on you. Good girl. It's a very strong partnership between the dog and the handler. So Kinley came into our life with the ambition of her becoming a service dog for somebody else. Shortly after she came into our home, we recognized some neurological symptoms that were concerning. So after consulting with multiple veterinarians, including neurologists, we decided that the service dog lifestyle was not the best fit for her. So our family adopted her as our pet, and she's been living out the life of luxury now. At around 6 months of age, she unexpectedly lost her hearing, and so she's completely deaf at this point, and she really relies on hand signals. We use a little bit of American Sign Language to communicate with her, but other than that, she really lives a very fulfilling life. Having a dog that was not a service dog was a first for me and my family, but we've been able to include Kinley in a lot of our adventures. So my bond with Kinley is a little different than with Lily. With Kinley, she depends on me to be able to let her know about what's going on in her surroundings, what's happening in her environment, and be able to guide her through those situations. So there's a little bit of a reverse vulnerability with Kinley than with Lily, but also I get a lot of benefit from Kinley. I get a lot of comfort from her, a lot of joy, a lot of love from Kinley. So Lily has learned a lot about the best ways to communicate with Kinley. So even simple things like how to engage her in play. So Lily will grab a squeaky toy, and normally if a dog starts squeaking a squeaky toy, the other dog will be engaged. But since Kinley can't hear that squeaky noise, Lily has learned to take the toy and put it right in front of her so that she knows this is playtime and Kinley is ready to go. But Lily goes above and beyond that. Anytime that there is an opportunity, like when we're going out for a walk or when it's dinner time or anything then in our day-to-day life that we want to include Kinley on, Lily will automatically go get Kinley so that way she's not missing out. Because even though Kinley knows hand signals and sign language, that only works if she's awake. Go get Kinley. So Lily learned that at a very young age and very eagerly, sometimes too much, loves to wake Kinley up to say, let's go on an adventure.
Hey, Kinley, you want to go for a walk?
Kinley is such a wonderful mentor to Lily. She really does set a good example for how to behave in a lot of environments and situations, and definitely tells Lily when it's time to calm down and not be such a puppy or a teenager when she went through those phases. After volunteering with different organizations and being able to provide service dogs to other people with physical disabilities, I wanted to do more. And so in 2010, when I was a student at the University of Illinois, we founded an organization called the Illini Service Dogs, which allows students at the University of Illinois to foster and train a service dog from puppyhood to placement. And so they teach the dogs basic manners, how to be a good dog, and then they also teach them a variety of commands, such as turning on and off the lights, opening doors, picking things up, bracing or counterbalance, so many things. It's a volunteer organization. It is free of charge that we're able to provide these service dogs, and we have dogs placed throughout the country. So instead of me doing it as one person, I've been able to expand, and now we have so many more disability allies and advocates and service dog trainers and handlers out there that are making the world a better place. Having a service dog just really opened the world to me and has greatly improved my quality of life, and also just brings me a lot of joy. Lily, Kinley, and I are better together because we're able to help each other in ways that are not always apparent. And then obviously they both bring me so much joy, comfort, and help as well, that we have a really beautiful trio of helping each other and just doing it because it's the right thing to do and because we love each other.